Alright, I guess I'll turn on the mic so I can respond to you faster.
The Southern California sun is starting to set as we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. William Crocker makes his big league debut right after this. William Crocker steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully you can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty B, talking about a team that's on the roll right now, Dero. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dero, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. In now, Nelson Cruz. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from 2nd with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Ball cut like a motherfucker.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to 3rd, and the throw's behind him at 3rd as this gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork the wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from 3rd.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for 3rd the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
I'm on all-star difficulty.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a
fastball.
fastball he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike 1, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Two and two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Cueto pauses. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. Just a 1 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Cueto isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Settling in now, number 5. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Crocker has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him.
Hell
No
yeah.
way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Swing,
Oh,
and he
my
puts a
God.
charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Holy shit.
It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
This kid's having a shitty ass inning, man.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Another one.
He's set. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Crocker is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
Go back.
Trout is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. On to first, a double play. So here now's the pitcher, Johnny Cueto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
1-0 the count. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. Batting .500, 4 for 8. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Cueto sets his sights. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit at third. On to first, and Cabrera is a ground out victim. 2 away. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Slider.
First pitch is a slider, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
What a perfect changeup.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Gotta adjust that eye level.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
So now Carlos Santana, as he rips it on the ground to second. Schoop is there. There's one on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Giants are down quietly.
Back to pitching.
Leading off the inning, William Crocker, and they'll need him to get something going here. Cueto gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. 1-1
No
to the
way,
Dodgers
dude.
leadoff man.
It's a fucking strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't
Dude, Johnny
throw him
Cueto
off his
even knows
game
it.
right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he misses 2-1.
Yeah, let me finish the bottom of the third real quick.
The 2-1.
No, so
Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes on the move, and no one will track it down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Verdugo hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Heading out towards shallow right.
no.
In there, a base hit. Mondesi is on his way home. He'll score easily as they get one back. It's 3-1 now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Just chill out.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Now the 2-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. Verdugo at third with 2 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Let's
And
go.
a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network.
All right. All right, Frosty, I'll see you in there.